Hey all you gorgeous souls, and welcome to this week's energy forecast. I'm Rachel Thompson Phillips, the creator of the BU Oracle cards and also of the Moon Magic Masterclass. This week's weekly energy forecast is for April the 11th through to April the 17th, with the overall theme being prepared to have it all, which is a really exciting title or theme for the week. So let's dive in and have a look at how this message unfolds through the cards. Monday and Tuesday is the card of femininity. Wednesday through to Friday is the card of reflection. The weekend's message is the card of soul. So with the beginning of the week being around femininity, it's about being able to understand that your wishes take time to unfold. And so this is a really great time to step into that femininity of receptivity, asking your cosmic team to deliver signs, letting you know that your manifestations are going to appear. It's a time we usually think around the full moon, which will be towards the weekend. We usually think about the full moon around surrendering, letting go, and that's one key aspect, but this is also a really fabulous time where the moon is in its cycle is also a wonderful time where our manifestations start to show up a lot more quicker. So it's a beautiful time to be able to recognize that. And so therefore the femininity is to be able to have that strength and softness and being able to reach out and ask for your manifestations to appear, to be able to release any and all judgments that you have, because the full moon does that. It brings things up to the surface, but it's a wonderful time to recognize those fears and doubts that are coming up and the judgments that you have around them and choosing to release them. That is going to be paramount Monday and Tuesday. So just be that beautiful objective bystander and see those fears and doubts surface and harness that by choosing to let them go. Then as we move forward to the midweek's message, which is all around reflection, as you can see in this card, there's all these harsh edges in her earrings is harsh, her jawline is harsh, her nose is harsh, yet she's framed by this beautiful mirror. It's about remembering that forgiveness for your past and present is going to be crucial. And forgiveness, thinking about, is there a particular someone that you feel like you want to be able to reach out to be able to receive closure? Is there forgiveness within yourself that you need to be able to address? Because forgiveness is, as I said, critical to your whole sense of self. It's also about how you feel you sit in this world, which is also indicative of there could be potential blockages within your third chakra. And so therefore some of the physical symptoms that can show up if you have a block in your third chakra, which is bloating, feeling very emotional and being able to not manage your emotions very well. It could show up being indecisive. So letting your fears and doubts become the louder voice as opposed to tuning into your intuition and seeing the signs and synchronicities. So it can also come through the form like constipation, anything that is surrounding that tummy area, because that's classified as our second brain. So we're not being able to digest what's going on there. It's also around that anxiousness. It's like having one foot in your fears and doubts and one foot in your wishes and your dreams, yet not being able to make a decision as to which way to go. Yet your heart and your soul is directing you, but you're listening to your head, and therefore that noise is becoming so much louder. So it's a really great time to be able to check in with your own self. Is what is the louder voice inside of your head? Is it the fears and doubts, or is it following that intuitive guidance that's coming through? Because when you release any of those feelings that you have around forgiveness, it's also an indication with that third chakra, if there is a block, that there is an aspect or an element within your own self of feeling unworthy. So you want to be able to tune in and see, where are your thoughts, feelings, emotions, and energy towards unworthiness? Are you feeling unworthy in an aspect or an area of your life? Because all of these will block your manifestations, and therefore, things slow down, and at a time where our dreams, our wishes, our goals have the potential to show up so quickly, why would we want to slow them down? And when we do recognize that they're slowing down, you know exactly what you can do to be able to speed that process back up again. So tuning into feeling if you've had any deep, heavy feelings within that third chakra, and by understanding that if one chakra is blocked, any chakra above that will become blocked too. And with that being your third chakra, it's the third chakra that relates to your human relationship in this world. The heart line is where the heart and soul connects, and the chakras from your your heart upwards are all universal, connection to the universe. So you want to make sure that your energy and feeling grounded in this reality, being grounded into your dreams and your wishes, and being able to clear any blockages that are preventing your pathway for your manifestations to show up is a perfect time to be able to clear them on the full moon. Which then leads me to the weekend's message around soul. So the soul is about choosing to know that with the full moon, it's on Saturday the 16th of April here in Australia. You can choose an array of amazing rituals to be able to clear that. It's the full moon in Libra, so Libra is about wanting to find that balance and that symmetry within things. It's also a beautiful sign that is all around being able to, they're very, very social. They love to be around people. They're extrovert, and they're also around justice and equality and fairness. And so you may find that you're tuning into that energy where you may be finding that you are wanting equality within your own self. You recognize that you are worthy and deserving to be able to receive all your wishes, yet the imbalance and the indecisiveness of feeling unworthy is creating the block. So work on the block and clear that so you can step full wholeheartedly and energetically into the frequency of what you desire. So Libra is all around that sign of being peacemakers. So remember to be peaceful within your own self over the weekend as you're clearing things. So you may find that even though you want to be around people, there's also that intermittent time where you need to be able to reconnect in with your own self to be able to really be 100% transparent around what is keeping you and preventing you or blocking you, if you will, from being able to manifest. Because this week is once you clear those blockages, you can have it all. That is the whole point of it. So all of the work that you're doing around clearing, letting go, forgiveness, releasing judgment is all in preparation so you can have it all. It goes from having like this, like, the way I always see it is that whenever we have things that we need to be able to clear, it's like driving along the freeway and all of a sudden you hit a pothole. Our soul brings us to these moments in the road, in our pathway, in our journey to those potholes for you to be able to clear any disruptions within that, let go of the energy that's around there so your pathway has this really clear channel. Because when you have potholes, you get a deviation, you get a bit wobbly, and it takes a little while to readjust so that you can continue moving on. Why would we want that when we have the opportunity to clear them in so you have a direct pathway towards being able to achieve your manifestation so much more rapidly? This is a beautiful time around, as I mentioned earlier, being able to, if you feel that there is a particular person that you feel that you're wanting to be able to go and connect with, this is the most perfect and pivotal time to be able to do that. And being able to look at what do you need to surrender? What within you requires surrendering? What is it that you need to let go of? And what do you need to release energetically in order for your frequency to be a beautiful, clear channel to receive all your manifestations right now and more quickly and with so much clarity around them? Because, I mean, if you're getting signs but your energy is disrupted and distorted, you're going to see the signs, but you'll put it in a mixed bag. You clear up your energy frequency and things start coming through rapidly, and that is what we want. And this is a very incredibly powerful time this week. So be patient with yourself. Remind yourself that life is all filled with choices. What choices are you going to make? Are you going to make the choice of listening to your doubts and fears, or are you going to make sure that the volume of conversation that you're listening to is all wired into what you want? Remember, use all of your spiritual practices, and this is the most powerful time to be able to tap into your manifestations, your prayers, your affirmations and mantras as a way to be able to support your wishes that you want to come to fruition. Let that communication that you have with yourself be so amplified that becomes like being inside of a beautiful tunnel that is just the word I want to use is, it's almost like it's going out, but then it's also coming back, and it's just reinforcing that you are in preparation to be able to have everything you desire. Now's the time to do that soul work. Clear the shit, prepare for amazingness. So I wish you an incredibly amazing week ahead. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I have a moon magic masterclass. Somehow my brain always wants to go moon magic manifestation, but it's actually moon magic masterclass, where you will learn how to discover how to be able to work with the energy of the moon to be able to amplify and manifest your dreams more quickly. Then I'm going to go through and share with you all about all the different moon phases and what energy and archetypes and key themes that come through when the moon moves through its different cycles. When you know what those are, that way you can harness that energy to be able to increase and boost your manifestations easily with the gorgeous cosmic energy that is coming through the moon and where it is. You're also going to be able to learn about how to balance the masculine and feminine, because the sun is a masculine energy and the moon is the feminine energy, hence why we call it lunar. So these are all the beautiful things that I'm going to go through and share with you in your masterclass, because I want you to have it all. And if by working with the moon helps you do that, that is my beautiful gift that I want to be able to share with you. So if that is something that you feel really connected with, then the link will be available just below. It's $39. It will be done via Zoom so that you'll be able to keep the recording. Also, it will mean that it can be interactive. You can ask me any questions on the actual call, and that will be on April the 14th from 10:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. Brisbane time. So again, if that is everything that you have been looking for, or it connects in, or you're even just really intrigued and you would love to learn more about how to be able to use the moon energy to manifest your dreams, then click the link and you can jump in and join me in this magical masterclass that I'm running. So I mentioned, much love to you, take care, and have a magical week ahead. See ya.